Moja. Karibu.
It was celebrations to mark the 55th Jamhuri Day. A buoyant President Uhuru Kenyatta taking the chance to document the gains made by his administration in the different spheres as the government moves to take the country to the next level of development. The president taking the chance to laud the efforts of Kenya's freedom fighters, saying the country must keep the flames of the forefathers alive through unity of purpose.
Our founding fathers of this nation built businesses, farmed hard, sought new knowledge, and practiced politics of unity and democracy even when they argued amongst themselves. They built a foundation upon which we stand today. Let us learn from their triumphs, but also learn to avoid their pitfalls.
But with the country witnessing numerous corruption-related cases, the president had a word of caution. His warning targeted at the judiciary, which he said remain a critical player in the course. While appreciating that due process must be followed during the trials, President Kenyatta would caution the judiciary against falling to the traps of the legal procedures.
I am calling once again for our judiciary to ensure that its procedures are not used to protect impunity. Kenyan spirits are dampened when we witness suspects released on ridiculously low bail terms, interference in legislative processes, and the use of the court process to delay justice.
The president warning that those found culpable will face the full force of the law, even as he said his administration has put in place elaborate measures to seal all loopholes for the corrupt, including strengthening of governance institutions and signing of anti-corruption agreements with other countries. He, however, challenged members of the public to play a more proactive role in the ongoing efforts to fight corruption.
It is time for all of us to become active participants in this war. It is time for you to say enough, be it to a policeman or a governor, a clerk, a cabinet secretary, a judge, or a politician.
The president also outlined the government's development agenda, a blueprint he says will be integral in taking the country to the next level. Key among the plans is the Big Four agenda, which incorporates the provision of affordable housing, attaining universal health care, food security, and improving the manufacturing sector. He attributed the progress made to the national unity and extended his appreciation to the members of the opposition for their decision to work with the government in nation building. His sentiments were echoed by his deputy William Ruto, who termed the latest political unity as a sign of a mature democracy.
You led us and the Jubilee plan and asked Kenyans to support continuing transformation and continuing to expand the bridges of friendship and unity of our country.
And with the government having promised a 100% transition to secondary schools come January next year, the president had a word of warning to public officers who will fail to ensure that the government's plan succeeds.
Following the conclusion of the selection of Form 1 students in 2019, I will hold education officials, chiefs, and assistant chiefs accountable for enforcing full compliance to this policy.
Reporting for Channel 1 News, I am Safin Acheng Oma.